Thank you for watching this video. Our quilt journey continues where we left off at the Ameristar Casino in Kansas City. So Teddy is on camera again. Welcome, Teddy. He's also in the editing room too.
I am surrounded by idiots.
But we can learn from our mistakes. Yes, we can. Can't we, Teddy? So anyway, we're leaving this this casino, sticking the money in my pocket, and we're hitting the road for northeast, Shipshewana, Indiana, just to the right of Chicago and Detroit. So up in that area. As you can see, the plan was to avoid Chicago. Didn't want to be driving in those highways right up there. So, Teddy, show the right map. We're not going to the dog park in Winnipeg. No, not this time. Okay, show the map where we're going to Shipshewana and we're dodging Chicago. Show that one. There you go. So that's the one. That's the one that we're going to, and we just don't want to be driving on those highways, right? I mean, Seattle and San Francisco, I think, is a little worse than Chicago, but you know, why do it when you can avoid it, right? So that's how I feel anyway. I just, you know, when I'm on those roads, you know, where really there's like 6 lanes and there's like no shoulder or anything, I'm just thinking, God, what if I need gas? What if I break down? What if there's an accident? What if I cause the accident? You know, and I got to get off the freeway. I mean, how am I going to do that? I got a 30-foot freaking motorhome. You know, it's 8, 9, 10, 12 feet wide. I don't know, but it's you know, it's just driving a pig down the road. Okay, that's what it is. So anyway, we don't want to do that. So we want to avoid that. So this is the route that we're taking. And I want to hit, you know, like Ameristar Quilt Company. I want to see all the tractors and the farmland and all the birds and the trees, and you know, do all that fun stuff, you know. And you know, look at these rocks. This rock here. I've been finding these more and more, and the more I find, the more I find, and it's pretty cool. I recently found a bunch in Florida, so I think I should do that. Someone said I should do that, and I think I should. I should paint rocks, and I should put nice little sayings on them. You know, not like, you know, go get a job. You know, stuff. You know, nice stuff like, you know, be you. Stuff like that. You know, I like that one. So anyway, I should do that. So as approached Springfield, Illinois, the destination was the KOA campground there. Very nice campground. I'll always remember driving to it because we almost all died. Just a short story. Just hold on a second. Okay, so country road, okay, you know, trees, you know, canopy, you know, all that stuff. I get to the stop sign. Okay, this partially may have been my fault, but just a little bit. But I get to the stop sign, I look left and I look right and realize I can't look right because the traffic that's coming from the right is coming from behind me and to the right. I have a passenger window and I have my window and I can't see anywhere else. Okay, I try to be a responsible RV driver, open all my curtains so I can't see anything, you know. Besides that, I'm like, you know, 10 feet up in the air, so I can't see anything. Sorry, just a little stressful, just recalling the whole nightmare. Okay, so what do you do in that situation? You know, I'm not one of those guys that can crane their neck, you know, around, and you know, I did undo my seatbelt and I'm looking around and I just can't see the traffic coming. There's just no way. In hindsight, yeah, I should have backed up, and I don't think there was anyone behind me. I should have backed up and, you know, positioned the RV a little better so I can see both ways, even though I'm really cattywampus to the whole intersection. It's just a nightmare. So what do? You just go. You say a little prayer and then you just go. Okay? Slowly. Kind of creep out, and typically in situations like this, the universe hates me and there's gonna be like a log truck coming or a big old bus or something, you know, I don't know. But not this time. Not this time. It was actually okay. Yeah. Actually survived, obviously. So grateful for that. Anyway, so that's what we did. So after a nice peaceful evening at the campground with all the birds and all the kids playing and the pool and all that, left the campground and I immediately took a wrong turn. Seriously, wrong turn. You know all the stuff I was telling you about with Chicago traffic and all that? Yeah, I landed right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it. I couldn't even tell you where I was exactly, but I'm just, you know, like 18 lanes of traffic, no shoulders, and you know, and I'm trying to maneuver, I'm trying to scooch where I can scooch, and you know, this thing, you know, like I said, you know, I'm just like driving a big pig down the road, and it just, you know, it's not like a little sports car. And you know, when they say, well, the bigger you are, the more people will get out of your way, you know, that's a bunch of bull. People don't let you in. People are rude. They got their own agenda, okay, and you're not on it. So anyway, where was I? The universe just loves to mess with me. It just honestly does. All right, so I get off the freeway. Heading in the right direction. Okay, I think. And I get on this road, and it just keeps getting narrower. Okay, and pretty soon there's no stores, there's no fast food. It's just, in fact, the buildings just start to look crumbly and worse. And I'm just saying, okay, there is some stop signs I just didn't even observe or obey. Okay, I just freaking kept going. There were dudes on the road, on the corners. They weren't trying to cross. They were just standing there. And sometimes someone would go by and they'd hand them something. I don't know what that's about. I don't want to know. Okay, I just want to get the heck out. And all the time, you know, I have like this much room between the parked cars. I shouldn't be on that road with a 12-foot thick freaking motorhome. No, because I'm afraid I'm going to stop. I know my generator's going to be gone, my bike's going to be gone, you know, and am I going to get out and try to no, just go, right? And that's what I did. Yeah, but it was, you know, remember Clark Griswold when he pulled over in Chicago and he was asking directions for the expressway? That was probably right there. That was probably right there where I was. Okay? Bad. Just bad. Just glad I didn't have to ask for directions. And if I did, I wouldn't have stopped. That was a whole downfall to Clark. Don't ask. Okay, just go. Alright. I'm okay. So you ever get that feeling when you go from that white knuckle terror, like, you know, just really stressed, and you're just holding on, you know, and then a sudden joy and relief and peace comes over you within just a matter of minutes. Just that's how it was. That's exactly how it was when I got out of that situation. So I was on a county road heading to Gary, Indiana, and what else? South Bend, Indiana, before getting to Shipshewana. Now, Shipshewana is a tiny little town, okay? It's not like any of the other ones that I went through or that are around that area. But anyway, I checked into my RV park. It was the Shipshewana South RV Park. And what a great park. Super nice people. One of the most pleasant check-in experiences I think I've ever had. Just really caring, nice people. And that was the beginning of the Shipshewana trip. And I mean, there was a pond in the back with frogs. Look at this frog. Just a great place. And the horses in the back. Teddy, we have the tape for the horses. These horses are they're work horses for that they're either pulling buggies. They're ex-race horses, like older ones and stuff like that. I forget the names of them. The Eastern Black Arabian, I think they're called, or the miniature draft black horses. I don't know. The other ones are for the farming, and those are the big draft horses. I guess they like beer. I don't know why they call them draft horses, but they're huge, big, muscly creatures. Oh boy! But I guess they're gentle giants. Yeah. So the Blue Gate Performing Arts Center was about in the middle of town, which is kind of across the street from the RV park. And Julie had arrived there shortly thereafter me, and she also took wrong turns. But so this was her last show before she would head up to Michigan to see her family. So it was neat to have her there, and we toured the town and went to the shops and went to the world's second largest flea market, I think it's called, which was, yeah, not worth going to. But anyway, it was good because we just, we went around the town, and we did stop at a restaurant. It was Yoder's Hand Rolled Pretzel Restaurant. Now they did more than pretzels, but I did end up getting the world famous pretzel sandwich, and no baloney. Seriously, no baloney. It was the best sandwich I've ever had in my life. And I can say that with confidence. It was so good. We have a picture of it here. And so anyway, the little boy who helped me, he was about 10 years old. Those Amish, they get their kids to work, early in their life. And it's probably a good thing. No problem. It is a good thing. It is a good thing. My first job was, what was my first job besides paper route? Selling crabs. I sold crabs to restaurants after fishing for them. So yeah. Well, anyway, the kid was great. He talked me into the pretzel. Happened to be the most expensive sandwich, but that's okay. It was good. I'm telling you, it was really good. Yeah. But the family, we have pictures of them here that helped me. We don't have the picture of the little kid. And they almost don't like the picture taken, so these are borrowed pictures from Mr. William. William, I'll get his name. So we toured the quilt shop. Of course, there's a quilt shop in a world famous Amish town. The whole town is just quilt central. Quilt designs everywhere in the buildings and in the shops and just everywhere. But she told us of like classes and what to see and do and that kind of thing. She was so super nice, just like everybody in town. Everybody in that town was so freaking nice. But when you go there, but don't go there. It's a tour. It's not a tourist town. It's these people just they live there. But there's no big brand stores. There's no fast food. Everything is mom and pop. And you have your hardware stores for the horses and the tackle and buggy fixing and stuff like that. It gave me a whole new perspective and slowed my life way down. Way down. And I just really liked it. I just really liked the whole thing. Yeah. So anyway, one of my favorite places to visit.
The following day.
All right, so we set up the booth. Of course we did. 10 by 10 booth. Was it? Maybe it was bigger. But anyway, we readied ourselves for a busy show. I believe this was a 4-day show, and it was there at the Blue Gate at the Performing Arts Center there, and now what I do have to tell you that this was in June of 2021. So COVID was we were trying to recover, but it was still coming back like bad. Yeah, so yeah. So there was some sort of shipping incident that had to do with COVID. I still don't get it, but the quilts weren't there. At least all of them were not there. They were in Houston. So there was some kind of mix-up. So there's only a few quilts at the show, the first day. Okay, but that didn't stop the shoppers and the quilters from visiting. We were a big hit of the show, as we usually are. And as you can tell by the pictures, people were having a great time picking out their stencils, and it was good to be there. It was really good to be there, and really good to help people, and it was a real treat. So I appreciate the invitation to the show. So let's get to the quilts. That's why you're here. You want to see the quilts. So we're going to show those quilts. You ready, Teddy? Ready to show the quilt tape? Not the duct tape. Oh, we got someone snoring over there. Jojo. Teddy, we need the quilt tape. Okay, not the duct tape. No, that looks like a goose. No, you want the just roll the tape. Next we have the Sapphire collection. Now the quilts did make it up from Houston. This was the second to the last day, or maybe the last day of the show. And anyway, so these quilters were asked to show their best work out of blue and white only. Okay, so take a look at these. Enjoy. So that wraps up this video on the Shipshewana Quilt Festival for 2021. Until next year, of course. Now, I left this town with a heart full of gratitude and a different perspective on, and different respect for a different culture than mine. Okay, the Amish culture really agrees with me. Just the slow pace, the hand craftsmanship, the just the detail and the food and the loving care that everyone seems to have for you. It's just really inspiring, I guess you can say. Yeah. So we're going to continue on with this story. We're heading over to Pueblo, Colorado from here, from Shipshewana. It's about a 20-hour drive. It's quite a ways. And I'll show you all the highlights of it, and of course the show. Now it's not in Pueblo; it's in Aurora, Colorado. But I'm going to Colorado, stopping at Pueblo first, and then heading up. Okay. But anyway, that's the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 15 subscribers. Just kind of inching up a little bit. That would be great if I get to 15. And but you know, I just hope you enjoy the video, and I won't wait so long to put up the next one. Yeah. Anyway, have a good day, and we'll see you later.
Oh,